ma'am. And yes, my other half misunderstood. She's not understood today. She just really is not here. But it's for a good reason. She working. That's all that matters. So we got guests today. We got Miss Toby Ann. You say your name.
I am Toby Ann.
Oh, wait a minute. She went sexy on me. Wait a minute. What just happened?
1, 2.
What? Okay.
Let me raise my voice a little bit.
Yeah, come on with
let
it.
Me project a little bit.
Okay, project.
Hello,
baby, y'all. She done turned to a whole nother person. Help me to understand who she is. Okay, Toby Ann.
I can be a bit shy sometimes, but I put myself in spaces that I can grow and that I can elevate, and so this is one of those things.
Well, listen. It's the paperwork for me. She got paperwork. She said, this is what I need you to ask me right here. You should see these papers. I said, she worked for work. Don't play with her.
Indeed,
so, Miss Toby Ann, tell us how we got here in this space with you.
You know what? I love that story, and I think that's a great place to start. I mean, it starts from community. It starts from good conversation. Matter of fact, shout out to City Chef for putting us in spaces to have these type of conversations.
Shout out to City Chef.
Like, not only was the food great, not only was the energy great, I mean, the conversations that were started in that room, there's something so enlightening about that. And that's where we met. That's where we linked. And it was like, this is a conversation that we really need to open up to others.
Yeah, you know? Absolutely. And we have opened it up. We in countries now. We in some different countries.
Oh, hello.
I know, right? Come on. Shout out to Real Woman Radio. That's what it is. Listen, we do here at RWR Live 365. Listen, so you just talked about conversations, things that need to be said and brought upon, the connections of others, the connection of people. Yeah. Is what we did talk about and discuss at the dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that we've gotten away from that because I'm going to email you or I'm going to shoot you a text.
Right.
People don't call anymore.
Right. People don't even ask for your numbers. They say, what's your Insta?
What's your in?
You know, like.
But you know what? I don't get that. So there must be a generational thing. This y'all millennials.
the millennials started it, but we crawled so that the Gen Zs, X's, Alphas could run.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So, and I think it's all in the matter of perspective and how we view community. And that's really what the conversation was about. So like, we were in a space where we were defining community for ourselves. And I just think that I was like, wow, that I didn't realize how different everyone's perspective was on that. And even now when we talk about things like social media and we talk about, you know, the texting, the follows and how that works, even that in itself is a form of community, a community that needs to be nurtured. Technology is everything right now.
Yeah, because if you don't post, nobody knows you.
Exactly.
I just learned this. Your equilibrium don't reach out. What is that called? Algorithm. Okay. What I say, equilibrium. I learned that in class. Don't do that. Shout out to my Woodham school. Anyway, yes. Yeah. And if you don't send it right at the right time, it won't reach. I thought that was crazy.
I hear you. And to an extent, however, it's not that people do say that, oh, the algorithm, you have to hit your algorithm at the right time. And that is one of the biggest social media myths, actually. The key is consistency and knowing your brand. And once you have that visibility, when you have that solid foundation, now you have power.
Got power.
Yeah. And that's why influencer marketing is so huge right now.
Oh my God. You know how much money they make to do influence?
I mean, digital marketing in general. I'm talking digital products. I'm talking e-commerce. I'm talking influencer, sponsorship, products, sales, and things like that. Even in AI, and that is another boom that I'm not sure if this conversation is ready for that.
I don't know if we're ready for AI. We ain't gonna talk about that
here's
quite
the thing,
yet.
Ready or not, here
we come.
Because AI, and I'm not just talking about like AI like Chat GPT. I'm talking about these AI influencers that are being sponsored by businesses. Having faceless social media is the new trend.
It's the new trend.
And it is taking off like wildfire.
I be on mine. I like to look at I like to look at comments. I like to see who likes what I put up. I like that. See? Yeah. I like the communication.
I like the personableness as well.
Personableness.
Yeah, exactly. I really love the idea of a personal brand that speaks to who you are, who you were, who you're becoming, and everything in between. But the idea of creating this visual fantasy is, I mean, it's a tale as old as time, really.
Okay, since you say that, what is the hustle? What is hustle and ownership? What's the difference?
Hustle is doing everything for yourself. You work hard, you get paid. You know that your time is going to equal money. So you expect that instant gratification. You hustle, you grind, and all that's well, right? Because we have to put food on the table.
Correct.
But ownership is building a system that pays you tomorrow and the next day and for generations. You start thinking long term.
Yes, I want money. I want my business to move when I'm asleep.
Right, exactly.
I want to be making money in my sleep.
I want to plant seeds today that my great-great-grandchildren are benefiting from and eating from.
That's what I say.
In the future, you know?
Yeah, because I'm a grandma. So I
know. I love you, baby.
I know.
So beautiful.
She's all over. I just love her. Well, she was a preemie. So really? She was born small. Wow. I called her juice box. Then I just seen this on Facebook. Her mom put up a picture of what she was, and then now her now. I say now she's my Lunchable. Oh, I know, right? So
I just love that.
The grind that I put in right now is for her. See, my children are grown, so I don't have to grind for them. They're grown. My grind is for my greats.
Your grind is for your legacy that you will be leaving behind.
Correct.
And if you know, with the proper systems in place, it's something that even your children can pick up and can carry that baton until your grandchildren are old enough and able to add to that.
And I always use the example of Johnson & Johnson baby powder, baby oil, liquids, whatever Johnson & Johnson had. Do you know, I saw this episode, this has been a long time ago, Oprah, when she had the show. And she talked about children that are rich and they have no idea. Johnson & Johnson's kids were on there.
Right.
They had did you watch that?
That is my absolute vision. No.
Oh.
I remember Oprah having a talk show.
Yeah. Okay. My bad. Come back. My bad. Hello, somebody. But on her talk show, she talked to children who didn't really know they were rich.
I love
If they just kind of found out, like as they got older in their teenage. Right. Like what is the train station in New York?
Penn Station.
The Penn Station. They didn't know that they owned that for real. Their uncle told them.
I think that's beautiful. That is literally my vision.
Right.
I want my children to have everything without feeling the entitlement
like they have
rich of nepotism.
Oh, girl, some of these kids, you don't. So we're going to step out, pay a couple bills, let you listen to a song or two, and we'll be right back. We got Toby and Toby and. Yes. Oh, Gail, I know you saying something. I got it right. So we'll be right back right here on RWR Live 365. back on that phone and said, hey, my bad. I said, listen, I'm and guess what? Hey, y'all. So listen, y'all gonna have to get on the because we really
I'm focused sauce.
sauce, baby. She went Miss Toby Ann has been holding this thing down because you know why? Who runs the world? Girls, period. And we do. So tell me now, tell me all about um what is it important to you right now? Because we was talking about different ages and stuff. What are the things? What are things that are especially important to you right now?
Right now, I'm finding myself gravitating and magnetizing a lot of these conversations about community and especially about the the beauty of community within our culture, within the Black community. Um, Outside of mastering myself, first and foremost, we were just having a lot of conversations about how we, knowing yourself and then also allowing yourself to be guided, where you need to be. There's a lot of things that get in our way. There's a lot of spaces that need refinement. And
wait a minute, hold on. A lot of spaces that need refinement. Elaborate there.
There's spaces within yourself that have gone unseen and unheard and untouched for far too long.
You walking by them.
And right, cobwebs, sis, sweep them, keep them, clean them out.
Right.
And
you haven't opened your box.
Right, but we can't. We have to hold grace for those spaces within ourselves and when we see them in others because sometimes it's not a matter of wanting to be dismissive of yourself. Sometimes it's a lack of capacity.
Oh wow!
And that's something that's something that God revealed to me fairly recently. I want to say maybe 2 or 3 months into kind of restarting my business. Kind of a down day, just talking to God, and I said, "What are we doing?" He said, "I'm increasing your capacity." At this point, I'm feeling all the feelings. Right. And he's like, I said, "Okay, so what you want me to do?" He said, "Sit in it. You have to sit in it sometimes, and you have to feel the feelings, and you have to live in those spaces, right?"
I like that. You have to live in those spaces. I think that the spaces that we overlook and move on, and we don't open the box, we don't we don't even pull the tape off of it.
Yeah.
So then it's an empty box. It's just a box, and you don't know what's in the box. You know how when you move into a new place, you write out there, okay, this the dishes that's going to the kitchen. These the clothes that's going to this room number 1 room. You got all these boxes identified and labeled. But like you just said, you got room, but you don't have the space.
Right.
because you have overloaded what you're doing and you think. Let me go back. You ever talk to somebody that's busy all the time and then you be thinking, what are they doing? But they busy, but they in y'all looking at them, you're like, they can't be that busy.
You want to know something? Because you have to. So I work with, especially I work with a lot of real estate agents. Especially, I think they are such a great example of that because they are there is always something going. There are moving parts to everything that they do, right? And then you got to sit and wait for this to be filled out and for this to be done and for and there's and offers to be accepted. There's so many moving parts all the time, and I look at them and they really are busy.
They are.
And then I also know some that are serial entrepreneurs on top of it. It's like, why continue to add more
stuff
instead of watering what you've already had? Right. So once it builds momentum, now you can add something else to it. And that's something that I'm learning as well. Actually, I have all of these ideas, I have all of these visions, and I have my hands in so many other people's faces, right? And so a lot of times I might get a spark of inspiration at a time when I'm in the middle of editing videos.
Right.
And I'm now learning to ask God, what season is this for? Just because you have the spark of inspiration doesn't mean it needs to be executed right now.
And seasons change.
It actually makes me think of Proverbs 31, right? We talk about the Proverbs 31 woman, and she was doing this, and she was doing that, and she had this and this and this going. She had so much going, but nobody said that she had all of those all at one time. Nobody's asked about her seasons. Nobody asked, which season did she do these things in? We're seeing a woman at the end, maybe not the end of her life, but she's in her stillness now. Her children are rejoicing. Her husband is bragging on her. She has stories of all of the things that she's done, and she has people who come, right? So we see the accumulation of a woman who has become. It is not, we don't have to do it all the time.
All the time. You don't have to do it all of the time.
That is why, we need to get out of that hustle mentality. And I get it. It starts because, especially if we're talking about the single mothers, or we're talking about overly ambitious people, you're trying to put food on the table, you're trying to get it done. I respect that. I love that. I love that. But to what extent? And how do we build something that we can step away from and allow it to run even without your hands on it?
Wow.
That's the key. Other communities are talking about that, but we are not. We still hustle. Right? Hustle. We're still grinding. We're still grinding. And I know so many talented, amazing speakers, creators, writers, entrepreneurs that are just amazing at their craft, and they're still struggling. They're still struggling, still going paycheck to paycheck, still barely keeping the lights on. We have to change our mentality. And a lot of that comes down to strategy. Right. And what we don't have are systems. There are specific systems that there's a technique to this. It doesn't have to be a guessing game. If we can get that technique down pat,
we'll be in there.
We can make some things happen, because once you master the technique, you repeat it over and over.
You can teach others.
And you can teach others and to feed themselves too. It's beautiful.
Woo! It's smoky in here, as Nelly would say, in her. Yes. We got our girl Tacoby. I'm sorry. We got our girl Toby, and I hear you, Gail. I can feel you all over me right now. But we'll be right back right here on Midday Live with Major Vibes, right here on RWR Live 365. Ayon. Hey, 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 y'all, welcome back. We got Bruno Mars and Cordy. Cordy, yes, listen, we got in the building down, baby. Doing her thing. She got Cordy no one. Oh, why? Because it's so good. So what's happening? How you drop some serious gems. And if you have not, y'all gonna have to, if you're just joining, you're gonna have to go on our live on YouTube and go back and listen to it because she holding it down for us this day. And this is Black History, so
it is.
I know, right? So you giving it.
It's pure. It's from the heart. It's real love. It's real life. We live this.
It's real love, real life.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna use oh, I'm using these.
Put it on a t-shirt.
Yes. I'm gonna send you your $10 back.
Just give me a t-shirt. I want to wear it.
Okay. Yes. Real love, real life. I love that. So tell us, number one, how can we get in contact with you? If somebody wants to have a powwow with you on some stuff.
You know what? Let's chat. I love conversations like this. I love conversations that make you think and shift the way you see yourself and you see the world around you. You want to contact me? I'm available on socials. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, as well as TikTok. I'm more active on Facebook and Instagram, but that's Higher Points MKT. Toby Ann Thompson, if you want to find my personal pages as well. Toby Ann Racine on Instagram.
So we're gonna do it. We're gonna have us because now I'm listening to you talk. We're gonna have us a moment. We're gonna have we're gonna have women come in and just talk. Put your phones in the basket when you walk in the door, and put your purse on the counter, on the rack. And we're just gonna have some straight talk. Right.
I love it.
Yes.
I
think that women, there is nothing like women getting together for me. I love when we are in the room together.
I do too. But you want to know something? I feel the same way about men. Like when men get together and can be themselves, like I love that so solidarity. Right. I love that with us when we have that and we can really sit down and let down our guards.
Absolutely.
I mean,
that's
so
important
beautiful.
because let's take off a hat and take off that hat, then take off a scarf, then take off your jacket, then take off your sweater. Because women, we have so many stuff. Right. I want us to get cozy. Come on in. I thought about saying we're gonna have some mesh pillows and we all sit on the ground, but I'm not gonna do that to me and everybody else that's my age. Y'all will not. Have us on YouTube.
Maybe we can have some fuzzy chairs.
Fuzzy chairs.
Silky pajamas.
Switch out, take your shoes off and put these socks on. Like that. We're gonna have one of those sessions. Yes. We're gonna have the chef lay us a sandwich or two out. Okay. Some cheese and crackers and wine, juice, whatever you feel.
A charcuterie board.
Say it again. What she said. So we thank you so much for stepping in today and having a good chat.
This was a wonderful conversation.
I'm glad.
The beginning. This is just the beginning.
Yes, it's the beginning. But we're gonna have some combos later. Now we finna get off air. You ain't gotta get off air. I want you to make sure you listen to Bruno Mars. Girl, I'm doing my thing. Okay, so let me say, hey y'all.